Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? I got a nice bright sunny day, so I'm going to be out here working like a shade tree mechanic. But let me show you something I noticed on my Chevelle real quick. Now I knew that these tires were kind of cracked, but what I saw, I had already seen some of these small cracks on the sidewall, and that's really not good. But what really bothered me is this groove, this huge crack. I think the tire is designed with a groove there, but at the same time this crack just developed, and to me it's just an accident waiting to happen. So I think I'm just going to change out these tires for some other ones that I have. This was the passenger side front tire. I'm not sure if the camera can see that. Feels like it has a massive flat spot on it. This is the driver's side tire. Although it doesn't have the severe sidewall cracking that the passenger side one does, it's still just as out of round. These are the tires I'm going to be using. They're not new, but they're new to me. They seem to have some pretty good tread. Sidewalls look pretty decent. They're match set. A little bit shorter than what I have on the car now, but we'll just have to see how they work out. These are some short valve stems that I ordered. So what does that translate to? All the sidewall cracking, all the cracking that's going on with the tires. Of course you could say, well, you obviously need some tires. When I parked this car, the tires were maybe at the most about a year old, all around, all four corners. The problem is the car sat out in the elements. The car sat for about 6 years. That's the only reason I could assume why they're so damaged, why they're basically flat spotted really bad. That's why it's got that variation. That's why they're so out of round. When I was driving it, you could actually, coming to a stop, you'd feel a chug, chug, chug. It almost felt like a rotor that was warped. I was actually starting to think there was something wrong with my brakes. So that's something to look out for. If you have a project car, a classic car, any kind of car that you're kind of working on slowly and you put tires on it, maybe you should consider taking those tires off, maybe putting it on jack stands, maybe putting some different tires on while it just sits there. Put those good tires away. It's a pretty good chance if you got brand new tires like that, you let it sit for 6 years like I did, those tires are probably going to be ruined. So I'm just going to replace the front ones because to me that's the most critical stuff. That's going to be the most dangerous part if I was to lose a tire in the front. The rear ones, they have very minimal cracking, so I'll just go along and just replace the fronts and play it by ear. So I'm going to head down to the shop. So let's see how we put on some tires. So that's what the tires look like. Like I said, it's a shorter tire. Shorter tire, but at least it dropped the Chevelle's nose down. I was never really a fan of how much rubber the other tires had, how tall it made the front end stand. I tried to shortcut the valve stems, and one of them ended up tearing just right before I put the wheel back on, so I went ahead and put new valve stems. Still got to do the valve stems for the rear. Debating whether I should go do that tomorrow or just wait for another day. It's kind of hard to tell on my driveway how the car is sitting, but I can tell it's sitting a little lower in the front. I'll have to break out the measuring tape and figure out exactly. Either way, sometime in the near future I'm going to end up dropping the whole car as low as I can get it. Maybe do a 3-inch drop, maybe do a 5-inch drop, I'm really not sure. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.